So we just talked about food and diet a lot. Let's talk about the gym. Let's talk about reps and sets and how what the best way to build some muscle is.
First thing, muscles can't count. They can't hear. You can grunt all you want. They're not impressed. They can't read, so they don't look at the weight and say, oh, he's using, or she is using 45 pounds. That requires us to grow X amount of size. It doesn't happen. Everyone's an individual. When you're first starting out, I recommend high reps, just so you can learn.
How many is high reps?
High reps, very good. For some people, high reps are 12 to 14. For me, it's 20 reps.
Okay.
And that's how to learn how to flex the muscle. You know, if you're going to, I'll say biceps, because everybody from childhood knows to hold up their arm, and they're cute, the little kids, when they hold up their arm and there's nothing there. So we're going to do biceps. You're going to learn how to contract.
Kind of like what goes on when I...
Yeah. You're going to learn to contract, and you just don't let the muscle go flaccid when it goes down. Lowering the weight's part of the exercise too.
The negative.
The negative part. Now, some people exaggerate that. That doesn't work for me. But a good controlled set where you actually know and you're actually keeping some tension on the bicep. You can do that without
Time under
weight.
tension.
Time under tension. Nothing's happening here. Just think of a stick. A stick is doing nothing here. All of a sudden that tension happens. Nothing's happening up here. Right about there is where everything happens. So you want to keep it in that zone.
Everybody wants to work out efficiently. And it sounds like what you're saying is, as opposed to like
Absolutely.
more reps and doing all this where you're really contracting on the way up, but you're just letting it go down the way, controlling it up and down, you're going to get more out of more efficient out of your time.
Your personal trainer, if you have one, no one can read what you're going through. No one is getting that nerve sensation. No one's getting the feedback. You are the one. This computer up in your skull is getting all that information. So you have to judge correctly. You have to learn from experience that I'm not getting the result I want. Does it mean I need to put more intensity with the same weight? Does it mean I need to go lower and concentrate on my form?
When you say the result, you mean the look or strength or either?
Size and strength are two different things. You can be a very strong weightlifter and not have bulging muscles. Mm-hmm. However, you can also be a bodybuilder with bulging muscles and not lift as much as the professional weightlifter.
Two different things.
Two different things. Bodybuilders today are lifting weights that are phenomenal, no doubt about it, but there is a difference. You just have to be able to read. Is this going to respond with more weight, less reps? Is this exercise working for me? Some exercises that won't work, some people don't like a particular tricep exercise. Mm-hmm. Maybe you need to pre-fatigue the muscle.
So you're saying it's all individual
It's all individual. You have to know what works for Dr. Burchett does not work for Steve Lombardi, may work sometimes.
So when you're working out, if it's not about reps and sets and whatever, what's it about?
It is about reps and set.
It is.
But you are the one that is receiving the neurological feedback. You have to judge. Am I getting?
Are you going for a burn? Are you going for like to failure every time? How do you do that?
You should. Ideally, you should be going to failure every time.
Each set.
Even your warm-up set, less so. Because it's a warm-up, you're getting everything fed, you're getting everything stretched out, you don't want to hurt yourself. Mm-hmm. Really, it's the intensity of the contraction that builds the muscle. So there is that one discipline that says, you only need 2 sets. This happened back in the Mike Metzger day. It also happened in the current past Mr. Olympia, Dorian Yates, where I only one working set of 2 reps. A working set means the one that really does the payoff. And people misinterpreted this and were going into the gym without properly warming up and going to their near maximum weight and trying to do 2 reps and just damaging themselves. Mm-hmm. So yes, you're going to do, let's pick a number, 6 sets to work your arms. Really, 2 of those sets with maybe 1 or 2 repetitions from those 2 sets are going to be the one that really just functionally get that. The rest are pumping up the muscle, stretching it up. You mistake that you're growing, but really the functional, the payback is going to be 2 reps out of a set of 5.
Okay, next question. The ideal pace of reps.
Old school, you don't rest more than a minute between sets. I prefer that.
About a minute.
About a minute, no more than a minute. And then my splurge is between sets. After I finish a muscle group and moving to the next one, I get to rest for about 3 minutes and get the win.
Take
going
a
there.
little pause.
The
yeah.
pace, it varies. I like slow and easy. I've learned that because if you go an all or nothing, by the time you know you're injured, you've gone beyond the part and made things worse.